Pokémon may be a global phenomenon, but when it comes to the trading card game, not all cards are created equal or are equally distributed. Around the world, you'll find promo cards that can only be collected if you happen to be in the right place at the right time. Sometimes they're tied to quirky local events, sometimes they celebrate culture, and sometimes you just need to buy a kid's meal with fried chicken. In today's video, we're taking a trip through 10 fascinating examples of regional exclusive Pokemon cards. We're going to be exploring why they were made, how fans originally got their hands on them, and why they've become so valuable and collectible. So, grab your binder and your passport and let's set off. Let's start big, literally. In 2021 and 2022, France saw the release of a unique series of oversized Pokémon cards, known as Jumbos, that were exclusive to the French market. Each came in a Coffret V box tied to a specific retailer. Want a Salamence V? You had to visit King Cadeau or Maxi Toys. Fancy a Ninetales V? That meant a trip to Jouet Club. These boxes weren't just off-the-shelf products, they were part of retail partnerships aimed at driving foot traffic. The Jumbo cards featured beautiful art without the usual set stamps, giving them a unique appeal. Today, they're quite sought after, especially the Lapras V and Salamence V, which can fetch £30 to £50 if they're in good condition. For collectors of regional variants, these French Jumbos represent an oversized slice of Pokemon history. In the year 2000, Pokémon celebrated its growing global fanbase with the Pikachu World Collection, a set of 9 Pikachu cards in 9 different global languages. It wasn't sold worldwide though. You had to attend Pokémon Park 2000 in Sydney, Australia, an event that was held alongside the Sydney Olympics. The cards came in a special folder and were an early example of Pokémon truly embracing their international fan base. Today, a complete set in good condition can fetch between $100 and $200, with the Japanese and Korean variants often the most sought after. It's a charming reminder of Pokemon's Olympic-era global ambitions. In 2021, Indonesia got one of the tastiest Pokemon promos yet.
His finger looking good.
KFC Indonesia partnered with Pokémon to offer exclusive promo cards inside their Chucky kids meals. Each meal included a sealed pack containing one of 8 Pokémon, including Pikachu, Charizard, Mewtwo and others, all stamped with a KFC logo. This was part of a wider marketing push to tie Pokémon into everyday family life in Indonesia. The promotion was hugely popular, with lines at KFC stores and social media buzzing. Today, a full set of these cards can sell for around $150, with single cards, especially the Charizard, often commanding premium prices. Finger licking, good collecting. Vivillon was the perfect choice for one of Pokemon's most creative TCG regional variants. In-game, Vivillon's wing patterns vary depending on where your game is registered. The XY base set reflected this, with Vivillon number 17 of 146 featuring different art depending on where the card was printed. There are 7 patterns, including High Plains in the US, Savannah in Brazil, Continental in Germany, and Icy Snow in Russia. The catch? Each version had the same set number, so you had to hunt them down by country. Rarer versions like Savannah and Icy Snow can fetch several $100s when graded, with the Brazilian Savannah hitting prices upwards of $400. It's one of the cleverest examples of tying in-game mechanics to TCG collectability. In 2015, the Pokémon Art Academy competition let fans turn their TCG dreams into reality. Using the Pokémon Art Academy app, fans submitted artwork and winning entries were printed as actual promo cards. Each winner received 100 copies of their card. They weren't sold, you had to be a winner to own one. 2 standout regional exclusives were the German Mew with beautiful storybook-like art, and the French Kecleon drawn with vibrant colours and amazing texture. These are now extremely rare. A graded French Kecleon has sold for $20,000. 2024's Pikachu's Indonesian Journey campaign celebrated Indonesian culture through a series of adorable Pikachu promo cards. The cards were distributed at pop-up events in Bali, Surabaya, Yogyakarta and Jakarta, with Pikachu dressed in batik shirts, a beautiful nod to Indonesia's traditional fabric art. Fans had to attend specific TCG events, complete colouring classes, or make qualifying purchases to get a card. They're a wonderful example of how Pokémon can blend local culture with global fandom. Here in the UK, football and Pokémon collided in 2020 with the launch of the Pokémon Futsal programme. The Football Association, the FA, partnered with Pokémon to promote youth futsal, and as part of the initiative we got the On the Ball promo series featuring Pikachu and other Pokémon in football kits. The standout was Pikachu on the Ball, initially distributed through futsal clubs, then later via a game store promotion. Today it's one of the UK's most desirable promos, regularly selling for £16 to £20 ungraded and upwards of $180 when graded as a PSA 10. When Japan opens a new Pokémon Center, fans flock there. Not just for the merchandise, but also for the exclusive promo cards. These often feature Pikachu or other mascots dressed to reflect local culture. There's the Kyoto Pikachu in traditional kimono, the Shibuya Pikachu with a modern urban vibe, and the Kanazawa Pikachu in kimono with elegant floral motifs. More recently, Taipei's Pokémon Center opening in 2023 included a Taipei Pikachu promo that now sells for $50 to $100. I actually have a copy of this out for grading, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on seeing how that turns out. In 2024, Pokémon celebrated Lunar New Year in Taiwan and Hong Kong with a stunning series of red envelope promos. Each red envelope contained one of 9 Pikachu cards featuring designs themed around the Year of the Dragon celebrations, complete with lanterns, fireworks and traditional attire. Sealed envelopes now sell for $10 to $20 and the cards are already highly collectible, particularly graded examples. They're a fantastic example of how Pokémon commemorates local holidays while still giving collectors something truly special and still celebrating tradition. Finally, we end our tour in South Korea with one of this year's quirkiest promos, the 2025 Korean Ditto promo, part of the nationwide Metamong project. The project celebrated Ditto, or Metamong in Korean, with citywide events and Ditto-themed art installations. To get the Ditto 173 SVP promo card, fans had to complete a QR stamp rally at event locations and verify their phone number to claim just one card per person. This limited distribution has made this card very sought after, with raw ungraded copies selling for around $65 or more, and PSA 10 copies commanding even more. And there we have it. 10 regional exclusive Pokémon cards that show just how creative, quirky and globally connected the Pokémon community really is. From batik shirts in Jakarta to futsal in the UK and Ditto stamp rallies in Korea, these cards tell stories that go beyond the game itself. Of course, there are plenty more out there. If you'd like to see a part 2, or if you've got a favourite regional card that I didn't mention, drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this world tour of the TCG, consider giving the video a like and please subscribe for more Pokémon deep dives. Until next time, happy hunting, take care, and I'll see you soon.